What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the season 29. Season 29 XCFL draft. Oh, I gotta mute that. Ooh, I always do that. Hear myself say it right after I say it. With me, as always, is our producer Reegs. Reegs, how you doing?
We're doing real good, man. I'm always excited when draft day rolls around.
We have the draft expert and self-proclaimed QB guru, Coach Boone. Boone, how you doing?
I think it's a little certified now, given Viper's
Certified.
ring. But I'm doing fine. I'm doing well, minus my Titans losing.
About as
And then,
certified as Grand Canyon University.
oh boy, and then and then we got the better of the two producers, Grizz. Grizz, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks.
All righty. Well, it's the most exciting day of the year. It is draft day. We're coming off our fastest season we have ever had.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. That's
Really?
Yeah,
it's like
three full
20.
weeks.
I think it finished like 26 days by the time the Super Bowl got played.
That's amazing. Hats off to all of you guys.
Through Christmas, through New Year's, people are it was pretty wild. But
No, that really is something. I appreciate everyone because we
I
never
think
do
it
that often.
I think it spoiled us all though, because now if we ever do have a full 48-hour advance, people just start rioting right the minute they see it get posted. When 48 hours used to be kind of an early advance.
Actually, Nick, it was 22 days. It was one day over 3 weeks.
Wow,
Because we started the
That
26th and
crazy.
ended 3 weeks and one day afterward on Friday.
Oh yeah, there you go.
But you know what? Maybe the holiday kind of stressed that because everybody was so giddy to start the season, and we took those extra days off for the holiday. They
Yeah,
were so ready to play that they really pushed to get those games in.
Bro, even Grizz got his games in. Started 3-1. He had a great start to the season.
don't watch my stream. Watch the YouTube link. Alrighty. Well, in chat, we got everybody in chat. Bracket, VBD, Chad, JMO, Robert, Riot, Tosh, Jace. It's the new guy who just joined, DZD. He literally just joined, Desi D. Um, well, we
What
got
up,
11 in
Desi?
now.
How you doing,
More will
Desi?
probably join. We'll get this draft kicked off at 8:30. Before that, let's kind of break it down. This has been an interesting draft class, and I think it's kind of the first time no one really knows what's going to happen throughout the top, 4 to 5 picks. We actually have two of the top three picks in this
Three,
chat with us right now.
three of the top six.
Three of the top, three of the top
That's
six. Yeah.
crazy.
Um, it's been an interesting class. I mean, Boone, without giving away who you're taking, I mean, we know it's kind of it's tipped in, and then kind of everybody else as far as it looks right now based on the combine scores. Is there anybody that jumps out off the page to you that could be that next superstar in the XCFL?
I mean, that's Tipton is really debatable because I mean, yeah, Tipton's good. There's other quarterbacks out there that are very qualified to be starting quarterbacks in this league, even with the age. But there's a guy, Jeffrey Randolph. He had a story about him. I think I saw two stories possibly. But he's 21, 6'3", 4.43 speed, and his freaking bench reps are high as hell. So he could probably block if you have a zone running scheme. And then his catching traffic is spectacular. The dude's going to be a stud, honestly. So it's really a question of, what kind of team are you looking to build and how committed are you to whatever your scheme is?
Reegs, if you want, you can throw my stream up. I'll um, go to some of these guys we talk about.
All right, cool. Sorry, I was
Um,
working on my trade.
now
I
you're
just got a
submitting
last minute
trade.
trade. Yeah, I just got a last minute trade.
Oh, is it the one you messaged me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's Boone's guy, Jeffrey Randolph. Like you said, this guy, 21 years old, 6'3", decent speed. The only thing that might hurt him is that three cone and shuttle were a little slow, but you see, the top skills of catching traffic and spec catch. I mean, it's as good as it gets. Who's Linkster?
I think that's wings.
Who?
Yeah, I
Come
think
on,
that's
wings.
wings.
Oh, gotcha. Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh,
He
big
posted
shout!
that.
Wait,
Hey, hold on.
waitlist
Big shout
extraordinaire.
out to him. Big shout out to Winks because he's very active in the chat, given that he doesn't have a team.
Dude, he is. He wants
That's
one
really
bad.
awesome. He has my vote and my support to get a team and be first up whenever we get on.
I think at this point there really just can't even be a debate. I think he has earned the spot.
I thought he was in the league. I thought he
That,
took the chat and elimination game.
oh well, so Grit, same question to you. Is there anybody without giving away who you want, that you see jumping off the page outside of Tommy Tipton?
I didn't really see anyone like jumping off the page this draft. There's so many like this guy's gonna be either fantastic or he's gonna like not be fantastic at all. This draft. So I don't know. I really like that safety Dwayne Bowden from Vandy 21 A minus hit power. And there was that rumor thing going around where it was like you needed 90 hit power to get Enforcer or something. I don't know if we debunked that or if that's true or.
I don't know if we really know. The Enforcer's been so few and far between. It makes sense.
Yeah.
I think, but
Actually, Enforcer, that got debunked because what's his name? Devin Bush has Enforcer and he only has like 84 hit power or something like that.
And this is the second time we've seen a tight end at the top of the draft that has the most speed since Jared took that one guy. He was like 6'7".
Yeah, that John
the
Stamer
Jets.
from Penn State, 22 years old, 6'4", 240. You can see the combine right there. He dominated the combine. And then you get the top two traits being catching and catching traffic, which is pretty much, he's perfect for your tight end corners and drag routes that everyone likes to run. So
or in routes, the ever popular in route.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how early he goes. If we see him go inside the top 10, because that 4.8, 4.36, 3 cone. I mean, Sean Smith says that TE will be nasty.
We saw a tweet about John Stamer. The rumors.
Browns are interested, yeah.
Yeah, Browns interested. We know the Bills are always interested.
No way.
Dude, you never know. You never know. As far as other top guys in the draft, I mean, let's pull them up. The top guy that we've all, Tommy Tips right here. As polished as a prospect as you can see, with a 21-year-old, 6'6", 232, a 5.3 40-yard dash. So he's not going to outrun anybody, especially
statue.
some of these DNs that we have in the league. I mean, is this what? I mean, Grizz, you, Boone, me, Regan. I don't know if you pay attention at the time, but I'd like to think of us, at least us three, as XCFL historians. Is this guy up there with the Buck Conrad?
Yeah, he is, absolutely.
Yeah, the folk called, those. It's the A+ throw power.
Colt came out as a beast. Oh my god,
he was. And
I mean, this guy's right up there with him, and this is Madden 20, so it's even more of a gem. I feel like.
Well, especially
guy,
I think Foucault was better.
With the Falcons. Who was the guy that came out with the Falcons that was like
Pope.
He came out almost 85.
Salah or Alan Lamar, one of them.
Chancellor.
Was that him? He came out like 80s across the board in throw accuracies.
You talking Madden 18?
This was a while.
I want to say it was last year. Whenever we had that year of the quarterback thing.
Yeah, that was 18.
6 first rounders.
Alpha took him.
Yeah, he might be one of the best I've ever seen, but this guy, he seems to be up there because of that deep accuracy. Now, obviously, whoever drafts him has to be able to show the rest of his accuracy to see where he's at. But you come out with the throw accuracy deep in the throw power. Those two are the hardest ones to get.
Was Overbay A+ throw power?
Yeah,
I think so.
And he came out as 90, but got plussed up to 95, or came out as 92 and plussed up to 95.
Yeah, I think it was 92.
Yeah, I think he came, which is, I think that might be the highest we've. What did Wheeler come out, Grizz? 90.
He hit 90.
And yeah.
Hey, so, Grizz, Nick, do you guys mind voting on my trade real quick? I got to figure out what's going on with Jared.
Oh, that's approved. You're good.
It's approved? Perfect. I didn't even see any. Oh, I just saw the
You just gave your division mate, Marlon Humphrey, to pair with Jalen Ramsey, though.
Wesley Route's a stud.
It's a good trade. That'll be an interesting one. But yeah, you got Tommy Tipton, who's kind of the one guy here. I backed out of that. Whoops. Any other interesting guys here that we want to highlight real quick? I'm gonna kind of scroll through the list here. Pass rushers galore. If you're into that offensive line thing,
He said thing.
we got some really good offensive linemen with like all A minuses, like Jimmy Perry right here.
This year of Jimmy Perry is
Dude,
freaking monster, but our league does not value linemen worth a damn. So honestly, my question would be to you guys: where do you think this guy will go? Because I think he'll go after 20.
That and he very well could. The only thing I think people get some people get a little scared when there's, all of a sudden they're looking between a first round graded offensive lineman or a second or third round graded position player, and they back away from that position player and just take the lineman so they don't get made fun of.
I think he'll go top 15.
I'm telling you right now, I think someone's gonna let him fall. But honestly,
because he's
whoever
only
drafts
21
this guy,
or 22.
he's 22. Whoever drafts this guy, you're getting one of those players that you can move around the offensive line to be able to protect against one of these 40 sack guys who's killing your freaking offensive line. He's gonna be a X factor piece, like a one of those things that win.
You backed out. I couldn't hear the rest of that. Did anyone else hear him?
Nah,
No.
he kind of fell off his voice fell off the cliff like Viper did after a Super Bowl.
Wait, wow. I can't be on here for 2 minutes without hearing Viper saying I don't get it. The man has worked his ass off to be a respected quarterback.
He's tried so hard.
We got a couple of these linemen that are A- across the board, though. Jalen Prince, the left tackle out of Vanderbilt, A- impact block, pass block power, and lead block. Who else we got? So interesting. I mean,
scout lineman.
I think no, and I always do the top 3 rounds just so we have it for this. But another interesting position group here would probably be the receivers.
Receivers deep.
It's really deep, and if you're not, I don't think speed is the end all be all this Madden. So you can get a really good, really well polished, one of those catch in traffic spec catch receivers. Jason Bolton right there at the top, 4.55. He put together a decent 3-cone, only 21 years old, out of Western Kentucky. A lot of big guys.
Tomlinson, I think he was the fastest, and he has solid hands.
Yep.
Can I give away a gem or no? Am I allowed to give away a gem?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah.
All right, so there's a guy. Okay, I'm gonna spoil somebody's draft board. I'm sorry. Screw you.
Everybody
Sean
knows.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that man is a monster.
He was the guy who he was projected first round, then got hurt and disappeared, and then came back for now he's eligible for the draft.
Yeah, well,
but 6'6", 4.45. The 3-cone and the 20-yard shuttle are a bit of a concern. But when you got
speed, who cares?
you got the A spec catch. Yeah, this is Metcalf, a taller Metcalf.
Corner worth of shit.
But he can run the go route. So, Reegs, if you want, post that in approved trades.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put it in.
We're busy here.
He's a drag car. He's not anything else. He's just a drag car. Don't worry about
it.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see how high he goes. That could be a top. I think that's a top 5 pick in this class. And then I mean, you like Grizz said, Denton Tomlin's little white out of Texas A&M, 21 years old with the 4.38 speed. We see people reach. We see people reach out of speed all the time. So he's probably going to be a top 10 pick,
top
easy.
5.
And he's got that agility and quickness too, that acceleration. It's not just straight line speed. So he's pretty exciting. 21.
Yeah, 21.
So who do you think goes first out of receivers?
I think Jackson. Yeah, Jackson.
You think Jackson over Randolph? Or
Jackson over everybody.
Randolph's
Jackson's a monster, dude. 6'6" to have the same speed, he's freaking insane, dude. He's a goat, like insta goat.
Randolph had the story.
The only issue
I don't care. 6'6".
I mean, but Randolph's 6'3". They both just have nothing but straight line speed.
Randolph's not a bum. He's not short. You act like he's 5'9". He's not Tyreek Hill.
No, yeah, he's 6'3". He's solid too. But I mean, people see the 6'6", and like Grizz and I talked about, you automatically think like, oh, this is the next Gordon Todd, and
I've heard him called Gordon Todd from someone I don't even think they were in the league when I drafted Gordon Todd.
Yeah, which I don't know. Well, let's transition here from the draft, talk a little bit about the off season. This is a very active off season on the trade market.
Very much so.
I mean, one of the most active trading we've seen all along. You saw names like Khalil Mack, Jamal Adams, Keanu Neal, Ramsey, Bradley Chubb. I mean, superstars moving now. Marlon Humphrey, yeah. I mean, Kareem Hunt, just people. Ezekiel Elliott. The list goes on.
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah,
How did that move surprise the hell out of me?
It did.
That was interesting because it's inside the division. Well, let me ask you guys this then. With this current Madden, who do you value more? A Jamal Adams with the enforcer and the 99 hit power, or the or the Saquon Barkley with the evasive, where he has the super juke and super spin?
Adams.
Adams.
Nah,
Boone,
dude.
what
I
about
think
you?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Boone.
No, you go ahead.
Go ahead. You can go.
I think Barkley, because he's the only one with evasive. I think the fact that you can get 2 for the price of 1 with that ability to have super juke and super spin is huge. He still gets that extra ability. I don't know what he has, but I don't know if it's inside zone guru or what. But still, it's really nice.
I want to know what chat thinks as well. Post who you guys would rather have, Barkley or Jamal Adams. Boone, what about you?
I'd probably rather have Adams because his impact doesn't require you to use him. Like
Yeah.
if I'm down again, he can do stuff without me controlling the secondary and affect the plays in ways that I can't do with a running back. I'm a running person obviously this year, but if I don't run, if I'm not a good runner, that he's not gonna help me. Like
Josh should rather have Adams.
Josh, who traded Adams. I would agree. After having a season with Harrison Smith and that enforcer, and and he forced nine fumbles, and it was, it's stupid. Robert says I have to face both of them twice a year.
Poor guy. Yeah, I was gonna say Sean
That's
and
amazing
Sean.
that trade went down in the same division. That's crazy.
Yeah, those two are so unlucky. The fact that Sean and Robert are both like, well, okay, so bright side, Barkley and Adams both got traded, but the problem is they both got traded within the division, so they still stay there. They just go to different users.
I feel so bad for Robert. Damn, you were in a tough ass division. Should have picked another one.
I think there's very few people with that enforcer trait, and we have a million guys with the super juke and fast running back. I don't know. I'm definitely team Jamal Adams here, but I can see I don't know. Maybe Josh said they just wanted to mix things up and keep things fresh, but I would have picked a different way to do it rather than to trade your division rival, one of the better dudes.
I mean, Saquon's an MOP 2 times over for a reason, right?
Oh yeah, but I think a lot of running in this game is how your play calls, your timing of when you run it, keeping your opponents off guard. Because we've seen, I mean, for Josh, who trades for Saquon Barkley, I don't see the reason he kicked butt with Austin Eckler this year. Why not keep Adams and you already have an X
factor?
Factor?
You did it with Eckler. Imagine what you could do with
True,
Saquon.
yeah. But now you don't have your guy who forces 8 fumbles a season. So, Grizz, what trades stick out to you?
Yeah, that one. I should have been looking at it while you're.
Oh yeah, that's
there. Keanu O'Neal, that's a huge ad. Does Harrison Smith have enforcer?
He just lost it, but he still has 95 hit power and reinforcement. So I'm curious to see how that'll be, but that's kind of why I brought in Keanu O'Neal. So
he's still got the big hitter trait, so that'll be helpful.
Yeah.
Sticking with Patriots, they not only do they have Jamal Adams, they had Khalil Mack.
Yeah, he killed it with Vaughn when he had Vaughn a few years ago, and now he just kind of recycled it out and brought in another X Factor pass rusher for probably the last 2 years of his career. The Zeke trade's interesting. Van traded up and took that running back late in the first last year, and it kind of made Ezekiel Elliott. I don't want to say expendable because he's still a 99 overall and probably has 4 good seasons before he even sees regression. But that Minnesota Vikings offense, you have Overbay, Ezekiel Elliott, Scotty Miller, and Odell Beckham, and Irv Smith at tight end, who's a mismatch. Oof.
And another great trade, the Bills and the Seahawks. Bills taking the 2 overall and getting 9 overall future first, Marquise Blair.
Yep.
That's a big trade. And the Seahawks, they're going to go up and get like a game changer too, so it's worth it for both parties in that one.
In a draft like this, for sure, where we don't know how deep the the elite players are. Which Robert seemed pretty confident he can. He started when he sent me the trade for submission. He started out with, "I know I'm trading my first," but it was a good deal. Seeing he got another second round or another first back. As long as the Seahawks give him a decent first, But we got five minutes here. Well, Grizz, what about your trade, Jalen Ramsey? We know your we know your history with Jalen Ramsey. You aren't a huge fan of him in this Madden.
No, I mostly, I'm always exaggerating. Jalen's like he's like a shutdown corner. For me, he wasn't getting me the turnovers. But I think that's a great trade for Jared. Still, I was just, I probably won't compete in the AFC South. I don't know if I will all cycle. So I might as well just have some fun in the draft. You know what I mean?
Positivity level maximum.
So and then I'm excited. Uh, Jared really kind of learns what works and what doesn't work in the Maddens. And if anyone can figure out Jalen Ramsey, he'd be one of them.
Well, that yeah, he like we just talked about earlier, he adds Marlon and Jalen Ramsey, so his secondary is much improved. And he gave well, did he trade? So he traded both his first round picks then, right?
I
Or
did.
he
Yeah,
added.
I think.
I
But he
gave.
got
Yeah,
some
he
back from
did.
Regan.
No, he got 2 first rounds again. So basically, what he did is he traded back from 10 and 12 to go back to 25 and 32, and basically gives up a few players and basically picks up
Humphrey and
Humphrey
Ramsey.
and Ramsey. So basically trades back into the late first where there's a lot of value this year. It was a pretty good deal for him overall. I can't knock it. I mean, it was really nice.
It's especially in a draft where we don't, it's not a deep cornerback draft. He probably wasn't going to be able to get one of these 2 or 3 corners at 10 or 12. You have to think people take cornerbacks early. Looking at him now, Boone, I'm going to advance to the draft. Don't make your pick yet.
You just let me know when you want me to make the pick because I'm still undecided.
Oh
Just for the record.
boy, okay, it's on stream, so you guys. I'm always nervous that it's going to fuck up here, and just simulate a draft, and then
Double
we'll all be
advance. It's like, all right,
be
everyone.
devastated.
Well, hope you enjoyed your draft.
Yeah. I always simulate draft if All right, I'm gonna pause this guy.
Wait a minute. Get this shit off. Yeah, quick franchise mode. That's what we're gonna do because this shit looking wild. We'll go back in.
Oh, Boone, I believe you. Says
the question is,
Jace.
does this
What
cornerback
happens
go number
here?
1 overall? That's what we have to ask ourselves. Because I mean,
So
cornerbacks are a rarity.
you paid Viper what 5 years, 58 million, so just over
Yeah.
11 a year.
That's easy.
Yeah, which is considering how this Madden cycle has turned out, where quarterbacks are making like 42 and stuff towards the end of their contract. That's a really good deal for if a very average quarterback, but a Super Bowl winning quarterback at that.
You can't get the man his prop.
But it
Go ahead.
I think it's gonna. Oh, if you get another one, you're good there, Aries. I don't know. For me, that it's. I think you just. We'll go ahead and start this. Go ahead if you're ready to make your pick. Go ahead.
I'm not ready to make my pick, so
all right,
feel free to keep going.
all right, I just think it's if it was a different draft with more unicorns or these top elite players, I could totally see you not taking a quarterback. But because of the given situation, where I think you like your receivers, you took 2 corners last year. And D-line, you I don't know. I don't think you take D-line over.
Is fucking awful right now. So.
Yeah, but I just don't think you're the guy that's going to go D-line at number 1 overall. So I think the only option is to take Tipton, which whether you like it or not, I just think that's what would be the best play. Grizz, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean it's tough. You want a Super Bowl with Viper? Can you get
Yeah.
back there with them?
Well,
I don't know. It's up to you, I guess.
Let's take a step in the draft room real quick. If you evaluate things from my point of view, where you're at the number 1 overall pick, you got the number 11 or 12 overall pick. I'm looking at these DNs, and if there was like a stud DN, right? Like if the top DN that was supposed to be early first round actually had fucking speed, yeah, that's a pick. That'd be an option. Really, right now, it really comes down to do I get a cornerback? Because Jalen Strong's the only cornerback worth mentioning. We don't know what his fucking combine was. The last cornerback we had skip combine was a 92 or 94 speed or some shit. So another 21-year-old 6'1" cornerback to pair with my other 22-year-old 6'2" cornerbacks would be fantastic in a division where I play Taj Beverly twice a year.
Who?
That'd be great.
Boone, shut up, Regan. Boone, you are officially on the clock. All righty. This is it. Is this the end of the Viper Palmer era?
Hell, who knows? I know you're gonna be waiting until about 30 seconds left on the clock, so feel free to go.
I believe he was Victor Viper Vagina Palmer. That was the full extension of his.
You see,
No.
y'all. Even if I was considering a quarterback, y'all make me want to just make
I
him my
know,
quarterback still,
which
just
might
because I
be
gotta prove you wrong.
which might be the strategy. It's I don't know. This is gonna be interesting because this is one of the better. Boone has never, other than Deshaun Watson, right out of the box. Boone's never had a
Jace just
Even
commented.
Hudson Fowler was like the fourth
Yeah.
quarterback or fifth quarterback taken. Like
This could be one of the better quarterbacks you've had, and then we maybe get to see you go back to that gunslinger. You might get your gunslinger back if
Jace commented, Viper on suicide watch. That's pretty funny.
Viper's
Josh-
gonna become an offensive coordinator if I pull the trigger.
Yeah, he'll
Josh
teach
says-
people how to just sit in the pocket and take sacks. You know, like that's
Wow,
that's his X
You
factor.
don't. It's 2020. You don't have to be this way. It's fine. You can change who you were last year.
Interesting pick. Interesting thought though about Jalen Strong, the cornerback who missed the combine. You don't know what you're gonna get there.
You
But-
know, he could be fucking 86 speed and
Yeah.
be pissed off because I
And
drafted him in the top of
21
the draft.
Yeah, 21 years old. That's true. Jace also said he's taking the clock to 10 seconds. So both the first two are gonna run it all the way down. You guys remember to get screenshots and post them.
Don't tell me what to do.
Yeah, I gotta unlock that though. I think I had it locked because.
I couldn't find some of those guys that the draft
Tommy
stories talked about.
Tipton is off the board.
Wow.
Now, remember,
All right, what is
have,
he? What is he?
They have
Oh,
the
he's
logo.
so fucking overrated, bro. Oh my god.
Oh boy,
Fucking
Big-
normal dev.
No.
Oof.
you're lying.
Yeah, you got to be
I'm
lying,
so fucking serious right
bro.
now,
You got to
bro.
be. You got to
Oh,
be lying.
no.
You have to be lying.
No. He's normal dev. He's a
What?
94 throw power.
Oh, that's all you need.
79
That's all you
speed,
need. That's all you need,
84 mid, 70. He walked in better than Viper.
bro. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how pissed Grizz would have been if for whatever reason Boone passes on Tipton and Tipton falls to Grizz and Grizz is like, "Fuck it, I guess I'll pull the trigger," and then pulls the
No, I was
trigger and
gonna
gets a
pass.
normal dev. That would have been terrible.
I was gonna pass on Tipton.
You
and I
would've,
wasn't
really?
feeling good about it. Yeah.
Wow.
I was getting real nervous that I was gonna have to do that.
It's a bold move.
But that 90 you can fix the accuracies and the dev. You can't. The throw power is a little harder. So this dude could finish with 97 throw power. Up with the Mahomes.
I have to win.
Tommy Catfish Tipton. That's
the Viper
hilarious.
pool.
Here goes
I
the
don't,
guy I really wanted.
dude. I'm not mad about
Oh, yeah, he's about to
the
go.
Tipton pick. I think that's a great.
Because he's not on your damn team. I'm mad about it.
You can have that, dude. 94 throw power is so few and far between.
Okay,
Bro.
let's see where Leonard Gabriel is. If Leonard Gabriel fucks around and is like a 76 overall with a superstar dev, I'm pissed.
I think-
wasted my time.
So wait, so
Or
Seahawks,
both Sienna.
Seahawks goes. You got Sean Jackson.
Yeah.
I think that's who. I think he's going to go with the receiver, Sean Jackson. He literally cut all of
Oh,
his
yeah, dude.
receivers.
For sure.
He cut everybody. So I
except,
think Sean Jackson's the pick.
Except that one guy, Amari Cooper's still there.
Yeah, he's got
He'll be a
Cooper,
good pair.
but I
He'll be a
think
good pair with him. I
He
want to
does
see him
need-
bad, dude. I want to see him bad.
he still needs a QB. He did.
Yeah,
So
74.
Sean Jackson, 74. I'm wondering. It really comes down to the speed, excel, and agility. I'm
Ooh,
always
74.
curious.
He's 6'6",
I think he was hoping
bro.
for.
I bet he's
Yeah,
sick.
I think he's gonna be nice, and you really hope he's hidden dev.
He's probably
Grizz.
double flexing right now.
Oh,
All right, I'm
man.
getting ready to post it. It just uploaded.
Okay.
All right. Risky pick number 1. Are you guys ready?
Do it, bro. Send it. Send it.
Hey, I've had a lot of fun in the XCFL. It's been real.
He's gonna retire on air.
For all our sakes, I hope this is Grizz hit 1. 3 or 6 have to be good, and give him some hidden dev on both of them, please,
Yep.
or else we might.
We might
Do
see
you need me to
the
run down the
Grizzlies
clock, or
run.
do you want me to send it?
You can
Nah,
go.
It's up to you. Yeah, send it.
All
I
right,
don't
here
know
we
if-
go.
Hit
rather
it.
talk
Oh,
about
it
it.
is. It is a normal. Wow.
Ooh,
71.
so 71. Is it
Normal
doable?
What's the speed though?
Uh-oh.
What's the speed?
Oh, trash. 88 speed, 88 excel.
Ooh, big oof.
Oh boy.
Big
Okay,
oof.
I'm a little better. I'm feeling a little better about.
Wait, so-
fucking-
Yeah,
It
wait
would
till
depend- what-
Jackson comes out here. Jackson's gonna be a
Wait,
god.
but I did that was so 2 of the 3 have been normal devs so far, depending
No.
on.
Jay said hidden dev, 91 speed, 89 acceleration for his receiver.
Damn.
Okay, that makes sense. I figured that was what it was going to be.
Yeah, hidden is nice though. I mean, if he could, it could be anywhere from superstar. Well, okay, all right. There's a booger pick. All right, I'm done.
Well, no, but you're right though. I mean, hidden at least guarantee. Yeah, at least it guarantees you don't
Oh,
need
you're in on the shots. Okay, hold on. We're about to take shots here, guys. Let me step away
multiple.
from the mic.
He's already taking
All right.
shots. He's done.
So we
All
got
right.
Austin Hood
Cheers.
off the board, 75
Fuck those
overall.
idiots. I like it.
Defensive tackle, 75 overall. Austin Hood to the Eagles. So he trades Fletcher Cox and now kind of gets his replacement in Austin Hood.
Solid pick. I was talking to him, and what he really liked about the DT is it's just safe.
Yeah.
All right,
Pick.
boys.
You don't
I got
end
Sean
up
Jackson.
with the 88 speed,
I got
88
Sean
excel
Jackson up here on the
corner.
board. He has the 91
So
speed, 89 acceleration, 84 catch in traffic out of the gate, 86 spec catch. He's got 90 jumping at 6'6", so he's going to be going there for those deep balls. You know that whoever's playing quarterback, I know the Seahawks signed Cam Newton in free agency, so I don't know if that's gearing up for a Russell Wilson trade or what. But
Well, Wilson was in free agency too. Wilson's with the Eagles now.
Oh, he got cut. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Which-
Cam Newton is going to have a very nice target to throw to, and he's hidden depth,
I-
so that's nice.
Yeah, the 84 catch in traffic and the 80 back catch.
Ooh,
The
Brendan
90
Thompson.
jumping.
Yikes.
Dude, lots of low overalls here. The Chiefs. So, dude, Boone, I think Tipton's nice. The only reason he's that low rated awareness is 68. Because his medium by the end of his first season, his medium accuracy is probably 95. Oh, there we go, Grizz. 75 overall.
Oh yeah, he's a beast.
Double
Is he hidden?
flex.
Is he hidden?
Yes.
got
Yeah,
me-
he's
tell
hit.
me. Tell
80,
me.
he hit 85 speed. That's what I
Okay,
thought the
good.
baseline would be.
That's what I was
Nine-
hoping.
85.
90 excel hit power
Okay.
79 though. So if the guy that takes the A minus, he's looking at like a 85ish hit power or something, 83.
I like that though. That's so he 90 Excel though. That you can work with that because he probably gets an Excel boost. Probably finishes 92, 93 Excel.
Yeah,
James-
6'4", 21. He's
James Grizz stays for another year.
I mean, he's not that good, JMO, but
Oh, Boone with the graphic of Tipton already. Wow, I like
He
that.
was prepared.
Little something, something.
I like that, Grizz. That's a good pick. Who was there? Anybody else you were deciding between with that pick?
I mean, there was all those receivers are nice. I just thought it'd be cool to get like another dude to roam over the middle and like be like that enforcer type. I didn't think he'd come out at 79 hit power, but I knew this guy was super risky pick. So I mean, it could be a lot worse than this. And I mean, he could be X Factor. He's double
Yep,
flexing.
that's-
I
yep.
don't know.
Absolutely.
I just hope he's not star. Superstar would be amazing.
Yeah, especially at 6'4", 21 years old, like you said. Eagles posted his guy, 92 strength, 71 power, 71 finesse.
Do we know the dev trade on him?
He's not flexing. Oh, yeah, he's flexing. He's hidden. And then this guy's hidden as well. Brendan, 84 speed, 84 excel, 76 finesse moves.
Nice.
You, number 66. You. That's
Ooh,
brutal.
and
Lot of
Dwayne
players
Bowden
that
goes
I
right
like
after
to
them.
look
2
here.
free safeties, very talented guys. Are
Both
going early.
75 overall, yeah.
That's
So
big.
this is that.
Bowden is a lot better on paper. There's
Yeah.
just something about Murdoch. Maybe it's the 6'4", or like
Yeah,
him
definitely
being rated
6'4".
higher, him being Hobson.
He's
There you
still
go,
going to
right
be
there.
a nasty. He's still going to be a
80
mad nasty.
85 speed isn't. I mean, Harrison Smith played at 85 speed. You know, it's doable, and you'll get a bump at least if he gets up to like 87 speed, 92 excel. You can play him literally anywhere. So, this is the range here. These 3 picks in a row that we're looking at, that tight end, I think, will come off the board. It'll either be the Giants here. Probably not the Bills. I don't know. You can't count Robert out. A lot of 2 tight end sets there. And then Tasha's mentioned it before. So maybe Tasha's throwing a smoke screen hoping somebody takes him so a guy he wants falls. Who knows? Zeth gets a double flex or a flex with Bowden. 86 speed, Grizz. 86 speed, 86 excel.
Wow,
wow.
not much of a difference
So
there.
you were
What's the hit
69,
power though?
82.
Well, that's not a big
Okay.
difference
What was
either.
your
That's
guys'
one upgrade.
What was your guys' zone coverage?
Actually, it was nice, even though zone wasn't his top 3. We'll have to see when it pops up on my.
Because his is 69 zone, 63
Yeah,
man.
it was better. It was better than that. It was better than that for sure. So that's wild. Because I thought
Yeah,
Bowden was
that-
going to be better, to be honest.
Zeth make the flex really doesn't matter. It doesn't give away what they are. So one
I
flex,
just-
2 flex, whatever. Oh, Air V,
just-
I don't believe is at the draft. I think he commented or liked that post, but We'll give it. Brian still didn't.
Classic.
You think? Yeah. We'll let it run down just because I don't want to ruin it potentially.
Wow, that's a touchdown, 49ers. Game over.
Yeah, Wings. I'm doing it the old way where like loads on the Xbox app and then you take it and
All right,
otherwise
so
it comes out blurry.
this is the pass rusher I liked. Patrick Bernstein from Florida State, the outside linebacker.
Big fan.
We won't get a picture of him because Avery's asleep. But I really like this pick. I think he's gonna be one of those speedy guys that, the Brian Burns, the Harold Landry, those kind of guys. So
Yeah, he was a stud for real.
yeah, I like that pick a lot. And now we got Rob. So Rob trades back from 2 and was confident he would get his. I really am wanting to know, Rob, if you take a minute, who was your guy? Well, yeah, post in chat. What did JMO says? Don't say doesn't matter, Nick. Grizz still feeling that good. God, good damn. I don't even know what that.
Not really though. That corner hurt my feelings.
Ooh,
Terrence Baxter. That's a nice pick.
Dude, I don't think Rob expected Baxter to be there at 9. I think Rob was surprised and thought he would go in the top 3 to 4, and I think Rob's excited to get him.
And here's Cleveland. I did not think John Stamer was going to fall this far. I really thought he would have been picked by now. Stamer's nice. I mean, he's probably going to come out the gate with 86, 87 speed.
Tosh drafted that tight end last cycle with the Bears towards the end. I think there were 2 seasons.
He was nice.
And he used him a lot. Similar. So I think we do see him go here. He lost. I mean, but wide receiver too. You lose Callaway. You don't have Odell. You have Tatum and Landry still, so maybe not. But
yeah, this is a year that you wouldn't expect to see. The pick of the mill here. A couple good receivers. You got Bolton and obviously Randolph. So.
But my question then, if the tight end doesn't go here, Boone, do you give Tipton a new weapon? Regan just traded for the stud tight end.
I'm submitting a trade right now. I had a trade waiting in case that who I wanted didn't fall.
Who was that?
Cleveland seems to be dragging it out, trying to figure out what it is.
It would have been Baxter, and I think it was one other player that went a little earlier. But I mean, the way my board shaked out as a receiver as well, with Randolph going off the board, so I was good.
All right, hold on.
Wide receiver
Randolph. I got to pause this real quick because I got
Randolph. That
Rams trade
for me.
I bet he's flexing too for sure with those stories.
It's just a couple picks for a couple.
Oh yeah, he's got to be hidden. I bet he's 90 speed, 6'3". He's going to be nice for him.
Hold on, who did you make your trade with? Packers or?
Yeah, with Pride.
Oh, never mind. Okay, because Robert just made a similar trade. Okay, so Pride's doing your trade, not Robert's. He must have made the same trade with both of you. Oh, okay, that's approved.
Okay.
Rob got just a little too short. All right, so once you guys get that going, we'll. So is Pride trading up for the tight end? That's got to be it.
Trading up for sure. I don't know.
No, he has Dawson Knox.
A tight end is going to be nice, though. I mean, if I didn't have just traded for a tight end, I would strongly consider taking him here.
No doubt. If I didn't fucking sign Hunter Henry to go with Gerald Everett, I would have absolutely been over it. But I mean,
Tosh is not happy. Tosh is not happy. Randolph sucks. Normal dev.
Oof.
So far this draft class,
he'll be fine. Tosh makes guys gods. He'll be fine.
I mean, just the only issue with normal dev though, if you don't get the at least two scenarios in this first season or something, and
yeah, it hurts.
Then you're just hoping to get an upgrade with some crazy stats.
Yeah,
and tight end's tough, but so you're sitting here. I mean, I'm trying to think who Pride is trading up for. Maybe is it the cornerback? Who's the other corner? Gregory Jennings.
The wrong trade. Whoops.
How old is Aaron Jones? Could it be an Aaron Jones replacement?
The speedy. I don't know. Aaron Jones. He was looking to trade Aaron Jones, but I think with the X Factor, he still has 2 or 3 years left. Jack says that tight end is whack.
He is whack.
J-Mo says Pride's taking the T. I just don't know if he takes it Dawson unless he. I mean, if anyone was to run a two tight end offense, it would be Pride. The dude barely has receivers on the field. It is.
He was
Jason Bolton, wide receiver.
Murdoch was 74 zone.
Oh, okay. So Murdoch was definitely the better pick of the team. Are you guys good to go, Boone? Oh, yeah.
I told him I sent it. Should be.
Yep, you're good. Pride, you're on the clock. Rob, you
Appreciate the
gave me a
league's
small
for
pick.
this year.
You gave me a small pick. I can't even.
Perfect. That makes it easier to pick who I want to pick now.
So Baxter was hidden dev. What trade? What did you drop back to, Boone? 20th.
20. Yeah, I'm on 20. There's just no DNs here that are young. Like 22 is cool, not 21.
Yeah, I'm curious what happens with this pick here. Reeves, is there anybody? Well, I guess don't say it now. Pick them, but I'm wondering if there's anybody you were.
Well, who just went?
All right, so dude,
Stamer.
double
That's a
tight
good
end.
pick. That's
Yep,
a good pick. That's a great fucking
77
pick.
overall,
I
man.
was considering
That's
going. I was considering picking him. I really was.
That dude's a
two.
beast.
Was
No,
that your first pick?
Jack, both those safeties were 21 years old. If I had kept 9, Seattle was going to be the tight end, says Jace. So Reeves is on the clock here. Baltimore traded Marlon Humphrey. Do we see him go with a corner? He adds a middle linebacker and a stud tight end. I don't know. There's a wide receiver still on the board. There's a running back on the board.
Posted Jalen Strong. Out with Jalen Ramsey, in with Jalen Strong.
Classic.
I'm dead.
Oh, he'll have the same luck Jalen Ramsey had against Cam Baldwin, so it's all good.
Maybe we see Baltimore go quarterback and look to trade Lamar in 4 years.
I was gonna say, yeah, like he's got 110 penalty. Yeah, that's about a chance of no.
Kendall Ricks, the defensive tackle, still there.
That's
22 years
it's
old.
between him.
B finesse.
It's between him. Actually, Jimmy Perry. But I don't trust. I know it's an offensive lineman. I know it makes me sad inside, but I'm strongly considering it. But I would really hate myself if I picked an offensive lineman, and then he sucked, and I would probably have to lose my mind. But
Stephen Burley's the safety. I think Jack was.
So is who are we calling the best pick up to this point? Disregarding team needs the quarterback.
Stamer.
Dude, I'm going Tipton still. I don't care what anyone says. Stammer's nice.
I don't know if you saw his overall.
We don't know his dev yet, though.
I live on I walk on the wild side, bro. I needed a corner.
How'd it go? How's Jennings looking?
He is normal, so that hurts.
What about speed wise?
91 speed, 93 acceleration, but he starts with pretty good coverages out of the gate with 72 and 73. So he's going to be a good developable corner. I think that, in the basically, so the point of that trade was essentially to get a good corner. Oh, he's got 86 acceleration. Fuck. Okay, so he's got 86 acceleration, but 91. No, he has 91 speed, but he has 93 agility. So I don't know if agility means anything for corners, but that's convenient. So, all right,
dude.
Well, I pulled a Regan.
I said
that's good.
I told Nick. I said, look at when Nick Z takes a no combine corner, and watch what happens when I take a no combine corner.
Oh man!
Last year, that man, whoever that dude was like a 94
the Browns
speed
guy,
or something.
I think.
All right, so that's the third safety off the board at 75 overall, with Robert taking the safety out of Notre Dame, Stephen Burley.
He was nice. He was just 24, and he had a draft story.
So I got a question for you guys because I saw something I haven't seen before. This guy, Jason Bolton, wide receiver.
Yeah,
his stats threw me off. He had an A- spectacular catch, then it listed B+ relief.
Yeah, it's wonky.
What happened there? Is he so great we had no clue?
He was trying to avoid Jacksonville by hiding his ratings.
Dude, I think he's gonna be nice, man.
Robert says double flex on that safety there. Barely.
I like Bolton a lot. 21 years old. I think his speed will be faster than his 40 says.
Yeah, he'll probably 91. That's my guess. 91, 92.
Josh is in chat, right? Yeah, so he's once we get through a couple of these picks, guys, for the second round, we'll bring people to talk about their pick. If they want to.
3 rounds roughly.
Yeah, so
talking,
yeah,
Jets probably wanted a safety here, huh? And they're probably a little bit
more
than they wanted coming off the board.
Because this is that situation where you take an ass rush Do you take the offensive line that's loaded, or do you reach on a fast receiver? Do you reach on a fast running back?
Defensive line's also loaded here now too. You got a lot of options to go here.
So he goes Kendall Rick, 75 overall D tackle
That's a
out
good
of
pick. I want
Michigan
to see.
State.
I'm interested. I want to see what he says.
Yeah, I'm curious because he was a finesse. He was a finesse D tackle with the B finesse moves. Good block shed.
I like that guy more, to be honest. But it just depends on if you want pass rusher or run stopper.
Yeah, because that was him or Baxter were the top two, right? Or there was one more.
Or Hood.
Oh yeah, yep, Hood.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. Sean was talking about Rice
Johnny
at 5,
Rice.
and he scoops him at 15.
So he went. Who did he go with this first? He would go defensive end, defensive end.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I think the first one was so bad that he had to go with Rice.
Good old
No,
Brackett
I'm
comes
just
in and
kidding.
goes DT.
The first one was flexing, and he's 84 speed, 84 excel, 76
Yeah.
finesse.
And Sean was just really happy to get what's his name, Frank Clark off his payroll. Frank Clark was taking a huge amount of money, was almost uncuttable. So he gets rid of him and brings in two defensive ends to pair with Chris Jones, who's an X Factor monster in this
He's
game.
a problem.
Yeah, he
Every
really
time I
is.
play him, he destroys me.
He really is, and he was a problem watching the game today. He was all over the Tennessee Titans backfield. Rob, we'll get you on towards the second round, my brother. Rob's always on top of his stuff, man. Hits me up right away. Want me to come on and talk? Boom. Brackett goes DT. He lost JJ Watt to free agency. Hopefully, Sean changed his number from number 1, man. Jeez. So Jason Bolton, there's the J-Mo goes another receiver. I'm curious, J-Mo, I'm curious what he looks. Is Chad drafting or just in the chat? Chad's been on fire. Dude, this offseason, Chad's actually been in Discord chat. He's now in the draft chat here. He made a trade for the first time all cycle almost.
Chad.
And let's just bring up the fact that he traded Fournette, and Fournette's hurt, so he couldn't even be traded. So they had to maneuver a little bit there, but I don't know if Chad remembers how to draft. He for sure doesn't know how to screenshot.
Think it's been that long?
Dude, Stephen he's got an extra flex going. That's definitely X Factor flex right there. I mean, he's looking at the sky and everything.
He is. He's like fully celebrating. He knows himself. He knows what he's worth.
Sean Smith wanted to come on and talk about his entire team from beginning to end. And he said by the time the third round, we'll round it up. I was like, yeah, we'll wait on that. So Chad goes Gregory Tucker, outside linebacker. That was probably one of the good picks left, right? Only 71 overall, but if you didn't want to go O-line, because there's still but now we got Tosh back up.
Chad said Tucker, hidden depth.
Nice.
Good
so
pick.
We took Tosh went receiver. I mean, I'm looking through this.
I can't believe Tomlinson's still out there.
Yeah, I know.
Let's talk about this tackle, Jalen Prince, whose A's across the freaking board.
Yeah, but Tosh he's been a believer now that offensive line doesn't matter. If you looked at his offensive line last season,
hell, Jimmy Perry's still around, bro.
Yeah, all three of the A- offensive linemen are. We'll see when they go.
They're probably going to go late first. Late first, it's good value for him. You know, if you can get an offensive
I told
line,
you 20.
Because those are top what 10 talents probably.
And you know that
probably come out the gate like 78.
Jack doesn't have a first this year, does he? Because I was going to say, I know he had going into free agency stage 2, he had 2 offensive linemen on his payroll. I was like, man, are you going to field an offensive line? He's like, yeah, I signed him. I always sign him in free agency. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Well, you do you, boo.
I had 2 corners, so I know the feels.
So hit Dev Burley, 75 overall, 6'2". Strong safety Roosevelt Alston.
I'm on the clock.
Yep, you are. So Burley with 95 excel, 88 speed, 80 hit power. But
we get it, Nick. Okay.
I know. I still like yours. I still like yours better.
I'm
I still like yours
I
better.
think I'm a reach, and I don't know if anybody had this guy on their board, but he impressed me and his stats.
Oh
So,
boy.
okay,
Here
let's
it
do it.
comes.
Fuck it. I mean, look, got
We
nothing to
got
lose,
what
right?
position?
Middle linebacker.
Oh, he's a little ways
I
down
like
there.
this guy. I know exactly who you're talking about. That's a good pickup if it is. Yeah,
Fuck it. Let's see
that's a
what
good
happens.
pick.
Oh my God, he's trash.
Oof.
Lord Jesus, he's
Thank you,
trash.
Boone. Thank you for taking the shots for us.
Oh,
Hal, you drafted a dude named Hal O'Neal and expected
I'm
it to go
cheap,
well.
Yeah, middle linebacker.
Okay.
That's a punter or center name or
Out
something.
of
But he's
Georgetown.
like his intangibles are fantastic. His awareness is trash. 83 speed, 83 acceleration. He's all right. 80 pursuit, 80 tackle. But his awareness 65. That's probably why he's down. So we'll see.
That's for
Who
sure
knows?
why he's down there.
Yeah, well, Jesus.
Packers on the clock with pick 21. Pride. Oh, we got Robert in here. Regan breaking rules again.
Yeah, we're bringing
You
Robert
guys
in to
there?
discuss his pick,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we said second, third round we would do that.
Oh,
That's good.
sorry.
We'll do it. No big deal. No big deal.
Sorry, I make
we'll
exceptions
go-
only for Robert. That's my one
Yeah, go ahead.
stipulation.
We're
Go-
adaptable here. We're good. We move with the punches,
I'm curious to see who Packers go with here real quick. If Pride goes with the speed receiver Tomlinson, I think
Josh
that's a
is
nice pick for him.
Josh's DT just hit the pick channel and he's a stud.
Yeah, he's got 77 finesse moves out of the gate, 81 block shed. Like, he's big chunky, dude. He's 6'7" and like
Wow,
22. He's nice.
There's,
Total
see,
big
there's no
chunky.
way.
I'm good.
There's no way that dude's a finesse defensive tackle.
He has
Look at that.
77 finesse moves. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's
He's
a
got the
full
finesse.
power. Yeah.
That's such a Madden thing to do though. You give a guy like 7 speed and then his power moves are like 55, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Look at-
what?
Classic.
Watch Vince Wilfork's tape,
I'll
dude.
do
It was
another
all
shot. Let's
finesse.
do it.
Oh, there we go. Denton Tomlinson. Pride. I just said that. So Pride goes with the speed receiver.
Yeah.
Got an aging Valdez Scantling, aging Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
But Rob, let's talk about your 2 picks here. Who do you want to talk about first, Baxter or Burley?
Well, we can definitely
Fuck
talk
those
about
idiots.
T-backs first. I'm
Did you
really
think he would be
shocked.
there? Yeah. Did you
No.
think he would be there?
No,
No,
I
didn't think
was
so.
I was not expecting him. You asked who I had at the top of my draft board, and actually Boone knows because me and Boone talked about this.
Spoke about
But
it all the time.
Oh, hold on.
I had
78 overall left guard for the Cowboys. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
had Bernstein was at the top of my list. And
Okay.
Air V sniped him right there, right before my pick, but I was actually not really that bad of shape because I was stunned that Baxter was still there. I couldn't figure that out. I'm really happy with him because I really wanted to concentrate on defense in this first round, and he was my
She's
number
leaving at home
2.
now, so it should be in like 40 minutes to an hour.
I like
I think you be
that
sleeping
pick.
about 9:30.
I like that pick a lot. And Tim,
I hear you're a 9:30 kind of guy.
is Boone talk? Boone, can you mute yourself?
I don't really
please?
care. Oh, my fault. Yeah,
He
you're
doesn't care.
And then Rob, let's move on to Burley here. So you're sitting there. The other safeties that go off the board. Was Burley someone you were eyeing, or what was the plan there?
Burley was number 4 on my big board, and I really didn't think that he would make it. When I traded back to 9, I was pretty confident that he wouldn't make it. So that was part of the reason why I included Blair in that trade with the Seahawks was I figured I was going to miss out on Burley. I was interested in Murdoch and I was interested in Burley, but I had put Burley in my top 5. He was number 4, and that 95 Excel is going to be tremendous.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially, already I think Jack posted in chat. We're getting. Who knows how many seasons we have left? It's probably 5-ish, but age won't come into play as much.
There goes my quarterback.
Aries reaches on a 67 overall quarterback out of Illinois, Leonard Gabriel. A lot of people were high on him. I don't know if I was this high on him, but Aries needed.
I'm feeling better.
Needed a QB. Well, dude, Tipton's a nice pick. Rob, what was the reasoning to trade out of 2?
Well, again, I had my heart set on Murdoch running just like a killer speed. and or Baxter blowing away the combine. I figured one of those two would do something spectacular, and it'd be a shoe-in. And I didn't really see that, and I got to looking at depth, and I thought, I could probably make this trade, pick up that first rounder that I traded away for Eddie Jackson, and still get a quality player. I kept looking at it, and I kept thinking, I still think I'm going to get a quality player. I never dreamed I'd get two in my top 5. I mean,
so your D line now: Ed Oliver, Winovich, Baxter, and who's the other one? Danielle Hunter.
I've got Bates and I've got
Bates.
Hunter.
Yeah. Oh man.
Because I like to run a 5-2. So I mean,
Yeah, that's yep.
This gives me a lot of flexibility. I mean, I can run a lot 5-2 with confidence. I got Barkley in my division, so I gotta come up with things.
Oh yeah. So Brian is not at the draft, right? Tag me in that, correct?
That's what I heard.
I'm not sure.
There's the next pick. He goes with Matthew Price, right tackle out of. Well, Rob, thank you for coming on, sir. I'm happy with that pick. Rebuilding that defense. I think the rebuild is pretty close to complete there in Buffalo. It's time to compete.
Yep. We gotta go out and win some games this year. So I'm excited about that. So we're gonna do our best. But hey, best of luck to everybody, and look forward to another great season.
All righty, buddy. Thanks for hopping in. If anybody else wants to hop in now, feel free. Since Regan just opened the floodgates.
It was Rob, man. Like I can't say no to Rob.
So wait, real quick. So Stamer, 86 speed, 83 excel, 79 catching.
Wow.
Not a run block. Big dude. He's hidden dev though. And then Denton Tomlinson, 92 speed, 91 excel, 88 agility. Pretty good. But hit normal dev.
Hey, did Wings make this draft?
Yeah, dude, Wings made me a sweet one too.
Hey, can we boot Brian so Wings can join? is that
Hold a league-wide vote?
Dude, Wings made mine with the before and after my post that on Twitter. It was pretty cool. He's earning them user rank points. So we just saw a run. We just saw a run of offensive linemen go here.
I don't blame them. Those offensive linemen were so good compared to where they were in the draft.
The Cowboys one is literally green on every attribute, right out of the.
He was a stud.
Yeah, Jimmy Perry. And I mean, the one team that didn't need Brent, I'm going to assume Brent is not here because we haven't seen him in fucking months.
Is he dead? We don't even know, man.
I don't know if he said a draft board, but he's probably not going to be too happy with Aaron Poe, the 69 overall defensive end. Cool do-rag, though. Let's talk Lions quarterback. 91 throw power, 74 deep, 78 mid, 75 short. He is an ugly dude. Normal dev too.
I mean, that's just your typical Lions starting quarterback.
Right?
That's
a good Lions starting quarterback.
In the NFL, he just oozes Detroit franchise quarterback, $100 million for 5 years.
Yeah, so Riot posted in chat. Can't believe all my guys are still available. Riot finds the positive no matter what the situation, man. He's at 31.
Wait, Leonard Gabriel was an A throw power or A plus?
A plus.
A plus.
Oh wow! So that means that this Bo Sienna is probably like an 89.
Yeah, but that's why I vote 94 power. He's right off the bat like 5th highest in the league. There's Jared's reach. 63 overall middle linebacker. Casey Camper.
And I like Kilroy. God damn, this draft is trash.
Jared's on the phone trying to get route back.
He is. So Rob's up again here.
Shut up.
So that's it's his bird.
His bird.
We're gonna need a hashtag Boone's bird. Oh man, that is. Whew.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the Cage Dance song on YouTube?
No.
Where the guy's like
his
like dogs and stuff to bed. Bro, no, the Cage Dance, bro. The Cage Dance is like, bro, it's a freaking thing. It's great. I'm gonna post a link in Maine just for all of you to see it, so I'm not fucking retarded. But this, you should go watch it, or maybe no. Oh wait, I'm the one that's streaming, so I can actually. I'm gonna go find this. No, I'm putting this on right now. Right now, dude. The cage dance is hilarious.
I love y'all.
Do not put this up during our draft. No one wants
I love you guys.
Dude, that's his bird though. All right, it's going on at the end. If you want to see it, we'll see it at the end. Okay.
Don't stick around.
You guys
Don't stick around. So Josh gets a hidden dev right guard in Joe Andrews.
Yeah, that's 2 hidden devs for Josh.
Josh only drafts the thick with 2 C's people.
He does.
He posted it in chat. Thick boys. JMO's internet finally uploads his pick from like 30 hours ago. We get Jason Bold, 88 speed, 92 excel, 82 catch in traffic, 84 spec catch, 94 jump. It's a bummer this guy's got to ride the bench behind Cam, what's his name? The Great White Hope. Oh boy, speak of the thick boy himself.
Mr. Thick Boy here.
Was this Antoine Trent, real quick, the running back Van just took, was that the fast dude?
I think he was.
I mean, he has to be if he's 62 overall.
I thought he was like 4th in speed, but I'm not sure.
So he just really wanted him then, huh?
Hey, Nick, tell me
he's got a nice O-line for him.
Tell me whenever you're picking, so I don't like see your draft board.
You can. Oh, I don't set draft board. Are you kidding me?
Oh, cool. All right.
I go right off the cuff here, man.
Good stuff.
Bracket 94 strength, right tackle. I don't set a draft board at all. I never have. Ryan Ramsey, is that the fast running back?
From what I hear, Bracket loves offensive linemen, so that's a good pick for him.
Okay, so that was the running back with nice excel. Eagles just took.
He was Brian Ramsey. No, I'm thinking of someone else. I was thinking of Le'Veon. Le'Veon was way down at the bottom.
I don't really know. This is the problem with doing this draft. At what I should be looking at.
Oh, my pick's coming up. I don't know what to do. I had a plan, but do I waver?
Reeves, go ahead and bring up the screen just so I can look at a couple guys right here.
Okay.
Just see what I want to do.
Oh, I can bring up the cage dance. Let's go.
Oh God, I apologize, everyone.
I quit.
I apologize.
Bro, it's a dude putting his bird in the cage, and it's hilarious. Like that's what I picture Boone doing every night. No, it's very wholesome. It's wholesome.
I cannot touch this bird. Me and this bird do not get along. If I come near him, he gets real
low.
Low.
We got Josh in here.
Yeah, we do have Josh.
I forgot. We got Josh.
Yeah, I'm lurking here.
What? You got some thick dudes.
Yeah, I only go for the fatties. I love them.
Wow.
What was the game plan going into the draft?
Obviously, getting roasted for my trades, just as per normal. Got to what's this? What's Regan getting?
All right, we're gonna pause this now. We're gonna go into this. It's gonna be.
You interrupt Josh. You interrupt Josh's interview to bring up this stupid.
In that cage, all dogs get in the cage.
Oh, he sure did. Wow.
Get in the cage. Get in the cage. Follow. Get in the cage. All dogs get in their fucking cage. All dogs get in their fucking cage. Dog cage song. Hey, dog get a treat. Dog get a treat. Black dog get a treat. Black dog get a treat. Picking the bird on your hand. The bird running, he the man. Dogs get in the cage. Hey. You in your cage, hey, Milo's in his cage, hey, Loki, where you going? Get the hell in your cage, hey, go in your cage. Thank you, Loki, all dogs in that cage, one person left, he the worst one, he always trying to run. Oh my goodness, get in your cage, get in your cage, hey, get in your cage. Get in your cage. Get in your cage. Do the cage dance. Do the cage dance. Hey, do the cage dance. Hey.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the cage dance. Back to our previous stuff. All right. Let's join the back to the draft show.
We know where you're going with this.
And that is the cage dance. What do you guys think?
Didn't watch it. Don't care.
That was amazing.
Thank you, Josh. Josh loved it. That's what I picture Boone with his bird.
Josh
like the bird's just like
so
dancing and stuff.
The chat.
Let's go back to Josh's. Good.
That video was shit. I was just trying to make you feel better, Regan.
Oh, thank you. Well, I appreciate the effort.
Oh, I don't know what to do.
45 seconds, Nicholas.
I know what you're going to do. You're going to take the fucking 95 speed receiver.
Yeah, every time.
It's going to be some superstar X Factor.
Dude,
Yeah,
the name Bubba Straight is sick. I should take this guy, but I'm not gonna.
First of all, Bo Nose is ready and waiting for you. All right, he's ready to replace Dalton Bum Decker.
No, I'm gonna get a little compliment to Taj Beverly.
I bet. Fucking 95 speed receiver.
No, he's a big body guy.
86 speed.
He's a big body. 6'5", 86 speed, 88 XL.
Normal.
It looks like a dog.
No, but he's 21 though. That was the real reason I took him.
Yeah, he can boost him up so fast. He's gonna end up being like 95 speed, 6'5". Like he's gonna be Gordon Todd 2.0. We all know it now.
No, he won't get that high, but he is gonna be the wide receiver 3 this year. So we'll see how it goes.
Wide receiver 3 means he starts on the outside as Taj Beverly runs around the slot. That's fine.
No, man, this guy's got to catch all. He's going to be a 20 touchdown guy for sure.
You're going to use him like number 13 on my team. I get it. The big body guy.
Yeah, oh yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've never used big body guy, a big body receiver. So we'll see what happens.
You like little Smurfs running around. 95 speed, darting all over the field.
I don't even know how many picks I have in this draft. We got Seahawks up.
Bro, Taj said the cage dance is better than his draft. Thanks, Tosh. I appreciate the vote of confidence. And then Chad said it was epic, bro. They love it. They love the cage dance. You guys missed it. Draft brought to you by the cage dance is what Chad said.
No one liked the cage dance.
Oh, and then Sean said I'm fired as producer for sure. So yeah, that's probably all.
Seahawks. Oh, great. Cortez Kirby, wide receiver out of Maryland.
Was that the 95 speed guy?
Yeah, -7.
Nice.
He's got nice hands though.
Well, I'd freaking hope so, dude. He moves like a snail.
We got a streak of
Adams to the 20-yard line.
We got a streak of Redskins picks coming up here. 3 in a row.
Streak of Jesus, man. Who lets him have this?
What? Well, shit, man. I really need an 8-point loss here for the Packers.
Well, I mean, look, you have a chance. With 11 minutes left, they'll probably score a touchdown here and be down by 14. So,
got a chance.
Yeah,
not gonna happen.
Not really trying to score again. They're just trying to run time off the clock. So, they'll probably give the ball up one more time.
So we got Chad on the clock. Does he know he's up? Probably not.
No, no chance.
Chad probably doesn't know what state he's in. It's fine. He's drunk.
Do we still have Josh in here? Josh, let's hear your reasoning for the Barkley Adams trade.
Which one?
The Saquon Barkley Jamal Adams.
Well, as I said, I just fancied running over some people with Barkley, I think.
Fancy running people over. That's great.
I've always been jealous of him.
I think you turn up your English accent when you come in here. You don't even talk like this that much in real life. You just add all those words because
I don't sound like you lot think where it's like, hello governor. As Chad thinks.
He says hello puppet like a pirate.
Puppet. Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Oh boy. Jack is probably speaking of Jack, he's going to take 3 defensive backs in a row right here, probably.
Yeah, all 6'2", all fucking 90+ speed.
Yep, there's the second Spencer Melvin.
2 cornerbacks in a row.
But so do you think you'll miss Barkley, obviously, or not Barkley, Adams with his freaking 8 forced fumbles a game?
Probably, but I think Barkley will probably have more of an effect on how my team plays as a whole. So I think
I get that.
Running the rock a lot, and it's never my defense that lets me down, especially in the playoffs. It's my offense. As Regan knows, when I made my 24-point comeback or whatever it was.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, Josh. He also told me it reminds him a lot of the late cycle trade that we made, where I sent him that one really fast Hodge last year, and then he sent me Deion Jones, where it's kind of the same thing where He's sacrificing defense to have a better rushing attack, and he had a pretty nasty rushing attack last cycle. We can see if he gets back to it with Barkley. Barkley's easily the best running back in the league right now. So, Josh, have fun with it, man. That'll be a lot of fun.
He's done well.
The guy in Los Angeles is pretty fucking good.
Who?
What?
Who?
Yeah, seriously. What does he do? Oh, yeah.
He has the Super Bowl ring and beat the other guy. I'm just saying,
Well,
he did more in that Super Bowl than that guy did.
Oh, I was going to say, Josh has a ring too, but yeah, you're
Barkley,
talking player.
but Barkley and Gurley squared off in the Super Bowl, and Gurley outshined Barkley. Viper outshined Barkley. Barkley kind of did nothing. But okay, hey, he won MLP, kind of, sort of, I guess.
Barkley hasn't played well for European owners this cycle. That's for sure.
You can't compare me and AV. Come on.
I don't know.
That's like a Ferrari and a fucking Prius.
Oh, that was the receiver I was gonna take, but I went with that.
Can we get Brackett in here, please?
The disrespect.
I would love Brackett in here.
Oh my God!
I'm
fuck
going
him.
For that.
You get this.
Too much.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Oh God.
I'll make sure to see what Jack says about that.
I'm gonna beat you next time.
Jack took the receiver there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Garland from Bama. That's who I was gonna take at that last pick, but I don't know. For some reason, I took some guy I didn't even have on my board.
He said for some reason. Like he didn't pick the player.
Yeah. It just happened, dude. He had no clue. He blacked out, and all of a sudden, boom, players on his roster.
I mean, he's just like a second round grade, so I picked him. I just panicked.
It's a bold move.
Schedules are out for everybody who's not picking and is interested.
And I play you preseason one every damn year.
Oh yeah, sign it up.
We play in case anyone else wants to join. But
okay, sounds good, buddy. We play regular season week 1, Boone.
Do we?
Yeah, and then I get Dolphins. I get the 2 worst owners right in a row. This will be good.
Let me see. So who do we have this year?
We have the NFC.
Oh,
North
fucking wonderful!
I
opened this. I didn't even win the Super Bowl. Why the fuck do I deserve the schedule?
Patriots.
I opened with you, fucking Josh, and VBD.
Yeah, dude, we play those.
Jesus Christ!
And the New Look Buffalo Bills. We play the New Look Buffalo Bills.
Damn, Josh, you bitch! You just took my picker. You just took my freaking player, dude.
This is a family show.
Oh, I know. Yeah, totally.
And I got pride too. Come on, man. I didn't win anything last year. I don't get
Chris,
it.
was it? Oh, you didn't go. What's his name?
Jeez, what's his name? The Oklahoma State kid?
No, I thought you were going QB here.
Oh no. I can't believe I didn't take Morgan Garland. I bet he's sick since Jack took him. 99 speed, superstar.
Robert Chadwick says Regan is in timeout.
You'll never let me forget that. Yeah, he was dropping some wild crap though, dude. It was one of those oh, wow, he just said that. Okay.
He said 91 speed, 91 excel, Grizz, Jack said.
Nice. With nice hands though.
Probably, yeah. Phil's right in for Maxwell that he just traded to Dawson. Wow, Packers with a lot of picks. Yeah.
I got
2 Browns picks coming up.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got not 1 but 2 Tosh picks before me, so that'll be really righteous. I love to watch my board just dwindle as my division rival takes my players. That'll be fun.
Well, as Tasha said in draft, he has not had a good draft, so.
Yeah, so law of averages, man. It's coming around.
Did I pause this draft or?
It
looks like I did, but I don't think I did. Sorry.
You're G.
Pride, you got a little extra time there.
Yeah, he probably didn't say anything so it paused.
Yeah, a little bit extra.
Nice.
Aaron Rodgers looks like he wants to play for another team.
Tosh says, I take normal dev bums.
Join the party.
Boys, Bo Sienna is no joke, dude. He's got A throw power, A- throw accuracy short, and then A-
shut up,
mid.
Regan.
He's tight, bro. Field general. Somebody that needs a quarterback could really like having Bo Sienna on their roster. I know that.
Yeah, I bet someone who needs one was probably hoping to get him.
Who would that be?
The
I
best
have no
quarterback
idea.
on the board is Kendrick Newhouse. Okay.
Denzel Sims, wide receiver. Maybe we see
2.0.
Maybe the Browns are going to ship out Baker. Franchise tag him again, ship him out. And I don't think he can with Baker's abilities. He's one of
Denzel Sims. Who's that? No.
Anytime you see that low overall wide receiver, it's just the guy who ran 4.3.
I'm thinking.
There was only like one or two. They ran like 4.38 and 4.39, so that's probably somewhere in the 92, 93 range. Oh shit, I'm up. What do you know?
They barely beat my what do you call it? My guy ran 4.6. He's up. He's trying to get.
Nicholas, you're supposed to tell me when I'm on the clock, man.
I'm looking at everyone left, giving everybody a look. Hopefully, I don't go over one of the guys you like. Dude, take Bubba straight. Take Bubba straight, dude. That's a sick name for a safety. 6'4". Go get him.
Yeah, I had a guy that I liked.
He's tall. Oh, and he played for the greatest college of all time.
Yeah.
Someone just took that safety. It was a first round safety that was like 5th round rated originally.
Probably the guy I took.
Probably. Was he good?
No.
Gotcha. This draft trash. Gotcha.
Grace is shaking in his boots for another Chad loss week 1. Says Chad.
Yeah, he smoked me in the last 2. He won by 4 points total.
How are you a speed rusher and you're the 20th fastest fucking defensive end? What is a 4.86 speed?
Freaking 70.
Yeah, probably 78, 80.
Jesus.
Who knows?
All right, I got my guy. I'm picking now. Or I hope I am. Is he still here? Where did he go? All right, I found him.
Is he 21? He is 21 though.
Chad says L7 weenie.
All right, sweet. He's pretty decent.
Cassidy Sylvester out from Harvard.
Yeah, he's smart.
Boone,
he's
you
good.
are up, sir.
He's got 82 speed, 83 acceleration, 79 finesse moves out of the gate. So he'll be nice.
What's that awareness and play rec though? Coming from Harvard.
Oh, potato.
Right. Through the charts.
Yeah, it's like
Jared's
offensive
lineman was sweet too. 78 overall for him too. Hidden Dev. Are we gonna see some?
I am really good at drafting normals, guys. Like I take normals.
Like dude, this whole class is up there.
Trash.
Not a good one.
Coached by Lane Kiffin though.
All the time.
That's exciting.
Yeah, Lane Kiffin over at FAU.
I guess he's somewhere else now though. I forget. Oh, Ole Miss.
Yeah, him and Mike Leach rivalry. That'll be that'll be wild. Here's Brian probably going to complain in chat here about him taking out his computer taking offensive lineman.
Probably.
Well, hey, look, I have a bunch of nobodies starting for me week 1.
Good. I'm looking forward to it. I get to welcome
Tommy Tips.
I got to come up with a nickname for him. Tea Time, Tommy Trouble Tipton.
I really wouldn't have thought he would have been normal, dude. That just blows my mind. You have the draft story and everything. Draft stories they're
let's call him
nothing apparently.
Yeah, they'll finesse you, bro.
Let's call him Typer instead of Viper. We just call him Typer, and we just keep it going.
We're not. We're not.
That's a no.
Do we have? Is it a? No. Are we seeing a 2 QB system, or are we set? Is it Tipton's team now?
No.
Ooh, Robert said Tommy Gun.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
He said that to me. I'm not with it. I'm not. I feel like it's too long. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Jay says catfish.
Catfish could work. Catfish could work because the motherfucker definitely catfished me. Lying bastard.
Dude, he's money, man.
What money? He's as real as a $3 bill.
94 throw power.
Oh my god, bro. Okay, but to be real, Boone, you walk into the XCFL with probably, I want to say, the 10th, second, or in the top 10, if not top 5 throw power in the league immediately. So that's kind of.
I'm gonna go check right now.
No, because like throw power is the best. I want to say top 3 ends at like 95, so 94 will probably put you right at about the top 5. Top 6.
I mean, he can be dev'd, yes, but I mean, the fact that he's a normal dev is fucking mind blowing.
Yeah, so he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 6 behind Overbay, Baker, Josh Allen. 1 ahead of Decker, Wheeler, Newton, my backup Ruffledge. Dude, that's money.
BBD and Doss want Tommy Taint.
Tommy Taint. Legendary. These are great, dudes. Keep it coming.
I feel like the Chiefs have had 100 picks this draft.
Yeah, they had like 4 or 3 second-round picks, is what he told me.
Jared said, I sold my soul to enjoy the draft. I am letting my future wife's best friend make my 3rd-round pick. God, I hope she is better than me.
Can't be worse.
I was going to say, if she's... Yeah, all right. Have fun with that.
My future wife's best friend. They will leave me and Sean alone if I let it happen.
Hey, one time, Catherine picked a player for me based off his name, Fisher Johns. He was pretty sick. His defensive end.
Yeah, I remember Fisher Johns.
Yeah, sick for the Eagles.
That's a terrible name.
The man just got sacks. What? Fisher Johns?
That's
as good as it gets.
Fisher Johns. Here's Kylo posting his first pick. I bet you he's a stud, and he took him. Oh, he's a hidden dev. Sick.
Tommy has some bad news leaking already. He's actually a member of the Boppy Bop Boy.
What the fuck is a Boppy Bop Boy?
Chad's friend group.
Viral Instagram with over 21 followers.
I was gonna say, bro, viral's a little bit of an overstatement.
They got retweeted by Barstool one time. So he's
one time. Oh yeah, he's made it, man. That's the pinnacle of greatness right there.
We got to stop talking about him because we're giving him paid advertising. That's not
no joke.
The Bop, burn your up. The Boppy Bop boys.
There is no talent. That man was a 2nd-round talent, bro.
I think we are good to sim the rest of this draft.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm about to draft this 4-3 receiver.
We're going to have anyone talk about how hyped or depressed they are about their guys?
94 speed. He can't run.
Well, it was one of those drafts where there was a lot of normals, so.
It just, because I'm scrolling through, outside of those 2 stud linemen, even the tight end, 86 speed, 83 excel, hidden dev, which is nice, but what, Sean Jackson, is that, I don't know, man, is this one of the worst drafts you had?
This is awful, and I think
this is one of the worst overall talent-wise drafts we've ever had.
Oh, yeah. It's every time I have 2 good picks, is how it goes.
You should get the option to
And there goes Bo.
To redo it.
Hey, who mentioned Bo Sienna on air? I don't remember that. Do you remember who mentioned him, Grizz?
I like Bo Sienna. Why?
Shut up, idiot.
If 30 of the 32 owners choose to redo it, you should get to reset with new prospect.
Oh, I would in a heartbeat.
I would too.
It couldn't get worse. Part of it's on me.
Bro, if you had a number 10 pick, you were picking a fucking 69 overall player.
But, Grizz, that's what I was saying. Who would you rather have with your picks, though? One of these offensive linemen?
Or a defensive tackle?
Yeah. Give me 2 linemen, just 2 random linemen. I don't even care who they are.
Well, go pick. Go through, scroll through, see who you like the best.
The first 2 linemen that went. In lieu of my corner, the linebacker's fine, or whatever it is, the safety.
No, he's basically a linebacker.
Dude,
what if he turns into like X Factor, dude? Because he starts at 85. I have a guy that's exactly like that, 87 speed now, and he's like one of the best safeties in the league, man. He's nice, 80 speed,
dude.
As long as they get a couple speed upgrades, it'd be fine.
If he's X Factor Dev, then the opinion immediately changes.
Oh yeah.
No, I like that guy. I like Murdoch. I knew the risk going in. I was just, man. One time I'd like to take a no combine guy and he'd be sick, just one time.
I want to tell you a funny story though, because I could have sworn, and I don't know if anybody else saw this, but that corner had a combine the week the combine came out. Then the next week,
I didn't see that.
Then the next week when it didn't, it said he skipped it. No, he skipped it. It said it was like 5.2, 4.52 or something, 4.58.
Tosh says I'm not posting pics of my guys. You can look at them in agency.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it's okay. Tosh will still be a G.
Speed. I think halfback.
Well, boys, it's the 3rd round. We did get pretty deep into this draft. We want to go ahead and kind of wrap it up here a little bit.
Yeah, there's not much to say about this draft.
I just want to see Bo. That's really all I'm waiting on.
What was his overall? He came out
65, I want to say.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. It's all everyone gets athlete, and then something like this kind of happens. It's upsetting to say the least. But thank you everybody for tuning in. I think we are good to sign off.
Like Nick said, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. Appreciate you hanging out with us and enjoying the draft. Hope you enjoyed the cage dance too. Share it with your friends. That to me is a legendary video, and I'm proud that I got to share it with you. Yeah, so like we said, thanks so much for tuning in. If you're in the league and if you're in the league Discord, go ahead and hop into Draft Show. Nick's going to open it up to about 99, or I will, slots, so everybody can hop in, talk. We'll shoot the crap while we finish the draft. So thanks so much, guys, and hope y'all have a wonderful evening.